G'day, I'm Kevin. I've retired from work here in Australia
and am living the dream in Thailand. Traveling, relaxing, exploring and learning. Based here in Chiang Mai, the adventure continues. This is 52 weeks. There she is. The train that I'm going to go on has just pulled in. It's actually pretty long. So they're expecting a few people. Still got about half hour before boarding, so plenty of time yet. I just checked about my ongoing travel arrangements this morning. Had a chat with reception at my hotel. So when I leave here, I'm going to Luang Prabang, and I want to go on the fast train. So I asked them about that, and they can do that for me, book the ticket and stuff, but they're not available until 3 days before. So I've got a few days before I can book. So, but it all looks pretty simple to book, particularly if you just get somebody else to do it for you. Yeah, I mean, they said I could go to the booking center myself and do it, but you know, why not take it easy when you can? It's getting close to the end of my time in Vientiane, and it's time for me to organize my fast rail ticket. I think I mentioned that you can only book them 3 days in advance, so today is 3 days in advance. I'm going to get my hotel to book it for me, so I'm going to head downstairs and organize that, and drop off some laundry as well. So yeah, the day is underway. That was a pretty easy process. I just went down to the counter at reception and said I needed to book a train ticket to Luang Prabang, and they said fine, this is how much it will cost. And then I went away and had breakfast, and during breakfast I got somebody coming around just saying, oh look, I just need to sort out a couple of details. They had all my information on file from when they took a copy of my passport page, so it was very easy for them to just book the ticket for me and taxi to the railway station. So yeah, after breakfast I just went and paid for it, and I'm out walking now, and I've just received my train ticket on my WhatsApp app. So yeah, all very easy. Sorry, just keeping an eye on the dog, but it looks very sleepy, so that's okay. Yeah, so I have my train ticket to Luang Prabang. I have booked accommodation in Luang Prabang. So now I just have to enjoy my last couple of days in Vientiane, which I'm doing at the moment. Well, it's an early start for me this morning. I'm checking out of the motel at 7:30, which is in about 15 minutes, and then jumping in a car to the railway station so I can catch the fast train to Luang Prabang. Well, here I am at the railway station. It was a fairly efficient process. I had breakfast, went up, grabbed my bags, checked out, car was waiting for me, and then in the car for about 40 minutes. So the station's located a little bit out of where you'll probably be staying, although there are one or two guest houses nearby here, but you'll probably be staying more in the tourist centre of town. But I'm here, just a matter of getting in and getting on now. I made it through. All very easy, just put your bags on. I had somebody wave the wand over me. I did hear tell of you know, airport style security, but it's pretty limited really. So this is it. This is the Vientiane railway station. It's not the hugest railway station I've seen, but it is only serving one line, so it doesn't need lots and lots of platforms. As you can see, there's cafes and kind of places to buy snacks. I think that at some stage there's planned to be some other shopping areas up here where I'm standing. It is quite new, so very clean. And I have about an hour before I'm boarding, so I think I'll head downstairs, find a seat and relax for a little while. Okay, I found a chair. There are plenty of them. There are more comfortable chairs, but I'm only sitting for a little under an hour, and I can always get up and do some snack shopping if I feel like it. So this is my first fast train. It's not one of the super fast ones that goes at 300k. I believe it gets up to 160 as it's travelling through Laos, and up to 200 once it crosses the border into China. So it is fast. It does in fact cut about 4 hours off an uncomfortable bus ride between Vientiane and Luang Prabang. So this is going to take 2 hours instead of 6. But yeah, I'm just going to settle in now and wait for the train. There she is. The train that I'm going to go on has just pulled in. It's actually pretty long, so they're expecting a few people. Still got about half hour before boarding, so plenty of time yet. Okay, the lineup has begun. So I might get in one. Okay, that was a long queue, but relatively efficient. Now I only have a short work, because that's car 8, and I'm in car 7, so that should be me here. was a very comfortable trip. We have made it less than 2 hours, I think. I'll double check in a minute, but I'll let you know. And here we are, Luang Prabang. Luang Prabang railway station. I still do have to get to the hotel and into town, which is a little bit away from the railway station, so I'll catch up with you later. Okay, I was put in a van, driven to another spot in the car park, told to get out and get another van, and I'm here in another van, so hopefully I will get to my hotel at some stage. We'll find out soon, I guess. Well, I made it to the hotel. It's marginally chaotic getting off the train. As I said, I got into one van, did the deal to take me to my hotel, and then he drove around the corner and told me to get into another van. And then I was getting into that van and I got called over and got told to wait here, and then I went and got into the van that they were pointing at. And the van, it's a couple of stages, it just stopped and waited for a little while. And, but we got here eventually. Now the trip itself was very, very good. I would say the really interesting thing is they put all this money into building a high-speed rail line, and then the roads to the railway stations are just riddled with potholes. Maybe a side effect from the construction process. But, you know, they're only kind of half-hour to 20-minute drives on slightly bumpy roads, so that's not too bad. The train was very efficient, the railway station was very efficient, very easy to organise and understand what's going on. Good signage, announcements in Lao, Chinese and English, so I think that probably covers lots of people on the train. Yeah, very comfortable, very quick. I mean, it's so comfortable I actually went to sleep for a little while. Some nice views and some very long tunnels, so all in all, it actually took me a little bit less than 2 hours to get from Vientiane to Luang Prabang, and so it took a little less than 2 hours to get between the two cities, and probably about a little bit under an hour to get from the hotel to the train station, and then the train station to the hotel. So that's a bit under an hour for both of those trips. So yeah, well worth doing, I think. Very easy. Now I am in Luang Prabang, and my plan is to relax. So I'll see you kicking back in Luang Prabang. Thanks for joining me on my travels. I really appreciate your company. Now, if you've made it all the way to the end of this video and are not subscribed, you might like to consider doing so by clicking here. Or, if you just want to see something else I've made, click here for something you might like. And if you're really looking for a binge, click here and that will take you to one of my playlists. Hope to see you again soon.